ஒன் இந்தியா நேயர்களுக்கு வணக்கம். என்னுடைய தமிழ் அவ்வளவு நல்லா இருக்காது, அதனால் நான் ஆங்கிலத்தில் பேசுவேன். மன்னிப்பு கேட்டுக்கொள்கிறேன். விலங்குகளை அரைப்பாதீர், இறைச்சியை உட்கொள்வதையும் நிறுத்துங்கள். மஞ்சள் பொடியும் சீந்தில் கொடியும் நீங்கள் பயன்படுத்திக்கலாம். ஸோ மஞ்சள் பொடி இஸ் டர்மரிக் அண்ட் சீந்தில் கொடி இஸ் அமிர்தவல்லி ஹார்ட் ஷேப்ட் லீஃப். ஹார்ட் ஷேப் மாதிரி இருக்கும் அதோட இலை. ஸோ அதை நீங்கள் பயன்படுத்தலாம். திங்ஸ் will start getting better from November 2021. And if anyone tries to misuse these predictions to manipulate the world or to manipulate humanity or for their own benefit or in any way like that, dire consequences will await them.
And the second thing is that now I should explain how there is going to be disaster and danger for the whole world from November 2019 to April 2020. It is very sad to know that there is going to be something like this happening. At this time, 4th November, and after that Jupiter comes very close to Rahu and Ketu, touches them and becomes severe, very severe, and this is when gold will become very difficult to buy, and the common man would struggle to even buy a single gram of gold because the price would be that high.
New viruses will come for these vaccines. Superbugs will come and so many more new diseases will come. You might release one vaccine, but nature can release 100 viruses after this which could combat your vaccine. Your vaccine is only for one virus. You can't create 100 vaccines every day and keep guessing what would come next. ஜெய் ஸ்ரீ கிருஷ்ணா, ஜெய் ஸ்ரீ ராமச்சந்திரா, ஜெய் ஸ்ரீ லக்ஷ்மி நரசிம்ஹா. ஒன் இந்தியா நேயர்களுக்கு வணக்கம். Now I'm going to speak about the astrological prediction I had made. By God's grace, 7 months back, I was able to figure out the present condition and what may happen to the world. This prediction was made August 22nd about the future of the world. It was about the severe danger to the world, November 2019 to April 2020. So I had predicted what all may happen during this period, especially a widespread disease and something very dangerous, something inexplicable, something like a war, and now it's a war against the virus. It's a severe and dangerous situation for the world at moment, and this was predicted using the planetary positions. But the good news is that we need not panic. We need to start doing something to fight the virus and to solve a possible economic collapse that may come, or an inevitable economic collapse. So we have to start preparing for what may happen in the future. Today I'm going to explain how the astrology science is great and the planets are powerful. And number 2, what may happen in the future, December 2020 to April 2021. When will this problem get solved and what we can do to it? Astrology is a very great science and we all need to respect it. And astrology has been proven to be correct. The planets, which are very huge, bigger than the earth, are constantly radiating their influences on earth as they are around us. Only a person who does not believe in science and a person who doesn't have the knowledge of logics will say that the earth can't be affected by all these planets around us. All these planets have a constant effect on the earth due to their massive size and their radiating influence. The proximity to the earth is very much. So understanding all these concepts, astrology is a very great science and today has been proven correct. So various great astrologers in the past, like Varahamira, various great sages, had given us this science for the benefit of humanity. So today I'm going to use the shlokas of the Varahamira, which you can refer to, and I'm going to explain the different things that may happen in the future and what we can do. So what can we do during this period? Number 1, we have to stop doing the bad karma we were doing before. By killing animals, by torturing animals including cows, etc., we must stop all this himsa activity and switch to ahimsa or non-violence. If we all together stop eating animals and stop butchering animals, the world will become a more wonderful place, because their screams and their screeches are very bad for us and that will affect us a lot, my dear friends. விலங்குகளை அரைப்பாதீர், இறைச்சியை உட்கொள்வதையும் நிறுத்துங்கள். So if we stop eating animals and we stop becoming a burden to the earth by spoiling the earth from every single direction, and we start making the earth a cleaner place to live, and using good alternatives to keep the earth happy, healthy and safe, and changing our farming practices from modern to ancient farming practices are natural practices. Changing all these things would make Mother Earth happy and the world happy. And the second most important thing is immunity is very important. So to maintain our immunity, I would advise a small thing. மஞ்சள் பொடியும் சீந்தில் கொடியும் நீங்க பயன்படுத்திக்கலாம். So மஞ்சள் பொடி is turmeric and சீந்தில் கொடி is அமிர்தவல்லி heart shaped leaf, heart shape மாதிரி இருக்கும் அதோட இலை. So அதை நீங்க பயன்படுத்தலாம். You can mix these two things and this will increase your immunity, ரோக நிரோதக சக்தி. This will increase that, and then all the diseases will just get destroyed in your upper respiratory tract. They won't be able to enter the lower respiratory tract. For more information, you can watch my video on this particular thing that is about the how to keep the virus at bay. So you can search for our channel Conscience on YouTube to understand a complete explanation of the remedies. And along with that, an economic collapse may be inevitable in the next few months, especially starting December 20th. And Saturn and Jupiter conjunction is coming into place. Saturn, Shani, Jupiter, Guru. They're both getting joint in one particular place, and this is the 6th degree of Capricorn. And during this time, March to April, we had the same conjunction in the 6th degree of Capricorn for Saturn and Mars. Looking at all these things in the past, including the eclipse on December 26, 2019, where 5 planets got conjunct together, and the eclipse was forming a very powerful yoga, a 5-planet conjunction which Varahamihira calls very disastrous to people in his Brihat Samhita. I predicted on the basis of this and many more planetary conjunctions that I have been seeing. So based on this, I predicted it, and now again the same thing is playing on February, at the time of February 2021. So it's very important to stay careful from December 2020 to February and even March 2021. So if an economic collapse is the main thing, because one more thing would be hunger of the people. Saturn, Mars and Jupiter had a conjunction in the southeastern skies, on March 31st and April 1st, and even a few days after that. They were in a diagonal line, and these 3 planets, especially Saturn being yellow at that time, and the other planets coming in the infamous conjunction, were showing something very dangerous to come, especially hunger. So to avoid such circumstances, the government should take a morally responsible action during this period by allowing farmers to grow their produce, allowing them to transport their produce, allowing laborers to work on agricultural produce, or else hunger will kill more people than even the coronavirus. This is a very sincere request to all the people to urge the government together to do something that will somehow help the world. Especially our Shastras say Yatha Raja Tatha Prajaha. So we look up to the government for something to do that is good. The Shastras always say the government should do something that is good for the public. So weighing the circumstances, allowing food production and the whole supply chain to run smoothly is the very best thing. And along with that, converting the farming practices from modern to ancient is also very important. And along with that, I would like to say that things will start getting better. When will things start getting better? Things will start getting better from November 2021. And if anyone tries to misuse these predictions to manipulate the world or to manipulate humanity or for their own benefit or in any way like that, dire consequences will await them. So astrology is meant for the good of the world and not for the bad of the world, and we should all strive together to make the world a better place, and that is the same vision that astrology has. It is a great science. Let's all recognize its prevalence in this world and let's reap the benefits from it. This would be my sincere request to all. தயவு செய்து கடவுள் மீது நம்பிக்கை வைத்திருங்கள். நன்றி, எல்லாருக்கும் நன்றி. ஜெய் ஸ்ரீ ராமச்சந்திரா, ஜெய் ஸ்ரீ கிருஷ்ணா, ஜெய் ஸ்ரீ லக்ஷ்மி நரசிம்ஹா.